We're looking at Algebra 1C, Objective 5, word problems adding and subtracting polynomials. So we've already looked at adding and subtracting polynomials. The new part of this is just the word problems part, which a lot of kids have trouble with. A lot of kids have trouble looking at it and going, oh, what do I have to subtract from what? So I'm actually going to do the first problem on the homework. That's the first thing I'm going to do. So you should have it in front of you, but here it is as well. Let me read it out loud. During years 1992 through 1996, the average number of green grapes, G, sold by large farmers, so by a large farmers market, can be modeled by blah, 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 right? G equals negative 0.11 t squared plus 1.92 t plus 5,400. No, there's a decimal in there. 54.15. The average number of red grapes sold by farmers can be modeled by R equals 0.003 t squared minus 0.634 t plus 81.93. Determine the model representing the average number of grapes N sold from 1992 to 1996. So a lot of kids will be like, oh, where'd they get these equations? At this point, who cares? At this point, who cares? They're just giving you equations. Okay? They may be from reality or may not be. At this point, who cares where they got it? Okay? If I said you have some red grapes sitting there and you have some green grapes sitting there, how many do you have altogether? You just add how many were sitting there, right? So we're going to do the same thing here. The green grapes, make sure I'm on your screen. That looks good. The green grapes are negative 0.11, put my hook the wrong way, t squared plus 1.92 t plus 54.15, and we're adding the other equation, right? We're adding the green grapes to the red grapes, and this is going to be 0.003 t squared minus 0.634 t plus 81.93, and I think I'm off your screen again. And I don't think I can get any further back. So, like I said, it's on there. You know, I can show you the other end. I didn't put my bracket on the other end, but right, that's what we got. It's just barely falling off the screen here. All right, so we're going to do this the same way we've always done these, as we're going to look at like terms, right? It's just a plus, so the brackets don't really matter. We're going to look at like terms, t squared and t squared. Well, I'm going to throw it in my calculator, turn it on here, and I got to put 0.11. Oh, no, I got to put negative 0.11. So negative 0.11 plus 0.003, and that is negative 0.107, and that is t squared. I've taken care of this term, and I've taken care of that term. Next, I have this one, so I'm going to go 1.92 plus negative or minus. I'm just going to put minus because it's the same thing, plus negative and minus. So minus 0.634, enter. So that is plus or positive 1.286 t. So I've taken care of these two. Finally, I just have the digits, or the just numbers to take care of. And 54.115 plus 81.93 is 136.08. So like I said, we're going to do the same thing here. Now, one thing that kids will run into and have issues with is, I'm not sure which one to set up or which one to put first. And it's particularly important in subtraction ones, right? Because in addition ones, the order doesn't matter. But in subtraction ones, I'm not sure which one to put first. Because someone will say things like, let's see if I can find one here. The length of two sides of a triangle are given by the expression blah, 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 and blah, 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 right? The perimeter of a triangle is this third thing. Find the polynomial expression that represents the length of the missing sides. Well, if I say length 1 and length 2, right? And perimeter, well, length 1 plus length 2 plus length 3 equals perimeter, right? And it tells you to find the missing side. Well, we know what this one is, we know what this one, or we know an expression for those three, right? So what I'm going to do is, before I put those three in, I'm going to solve for this L3. Well, I got to subtract L1 minus L1, and I need to subtract L2 minus L2. So L1 minus L1, that goes away. L2 minus L2, that goes away. L3 equals perimeter minus L1 minus L2. So we have expressions for each of these, right? They're more long and involved. Oh, ran off your screen again. The expressions are more long and involved. But I might do this little simple quick equation so that I don't have to do this algebra with these big huge equations, right? I can just replace it with these, get it in order. Now I'm going to replace P with what the equation tells me the perimeter is. I'm going to replace L with what the equation tells me one of the legs are. I'm going to replace this L with what the equation tells me, or what the story problem tells me the other leg is. So these are fairly straightforward. The words throw people off sometimes, but it's definitely something you can get through. All right, that's it for today. Have a great day.